Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-chingery. Money, oh money, how I love thee. Cha-ching, cha-chong, cha-changaroo. From pennies to dollars, any amount will do. Cha-ching, cha-ching, it's no contest. There's only one thing that I love the best from every side.
Hey guys, it's Theo here once again, and by the title, you probably know that this is about toxic positivity. It's one of those phenomena that we all know about deep inside, but we never acknowledge it. And this is something that usually applies to only some groups of people, obviously, like everything's a double standard in this community. But before we start, I want to give credit to the person that actually inspired this topic. Blue Echoes says, I mean, you kinda hit the nail from our perspective, but sadly the higher and more popular members of any community will say that they too have been there. Or will look at this and try to tell you that it gets easier because they went through the same thing. When really, they didn't. Not for a long period of time. What equals a friend? To most I've met in the community, it's just saying hi once. Or talking one time, but to me that's not what a friend is. That's just someone who decided to give you good manners too. So when you explain your distaste in something, they manipulate you into thinking you ruined a friendship that never even existed in the first place. But they made you believe it did. Popular furries are incredible at mass emotional manipulation. Bending words you say to make you feel guilty. I'm 26, going on 27 this year. It hasn't gotten better. If anything, it's gotten worse for me. One word from someone I looked up to and my entire reputation was ruined. All due to false accusations. But even when he realized he was wrong, he twisted it into making me believe I deserved it. That I asked for it. Friendship requires trust and proper commitment. And sadly, the furry community doesn't want to do that. Link in the description if you want to check out his channel. His outcome, psychologically and socially, is basically a result of people basically ignoring these problems. When it comes to our problems, aka normal furs, we have to suck it up. We have to pretend that they don't exist. And this ties into this entire mental health crisis that's going on as well. When people, check out of life early, observers are oftentimes surprised by the situation. They kept up a facade of being positive and whatnot, and that basically prevented people from realizing that this person had a problem, right?
Need more money! Need more! Stop talking about your problems! Talk about mine! Shut up! Send 4921! Buy my merch! Buy my t-shirt! Buy into my Patreon! Money, 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 money! Join my Discord! $29.99 a month! Great deal! Now get out of here!
Wait, what was that? Okay, never mind, let's continue with the topic. And mind you, Echoes has been here in the community for a very long time. I've actually talked to him about this. He's been in our position, late teens, early 20s, right? And he sort of just bought into the entire, fan culture sort of thing. And look at him now. He initially looked up to these popular people, and he was disappointed when they turned on him. Because in reality, these popular people don't really give a crap about him. He was just another meat bag, ready for this popular person to extract money from, or to act as their little personal army. And one criticism regarding their manipulation of him is a bannable offense, as far as the entire community is concerned. For instance, if a popular person instantly stops talking to you when you stop paying into their Patreon, or get kicked out automatically, and you criticize that, it's over. If a popular person gets all this free artwork and sells it back to their audience without giving the artists any credit, whether it's monetary or real exposure, it's over as well. You're supposed to sit down, shut up, put a fake smile on your face, and consume. And the same rule doesn't apply to popular people. They can say whatever they want. They don't have to self-censor like we do. In fact, when we conduct ourselves, we're supposed to conform to their standards. And when a popular person does the exact same thing, we're supposed to bend over backwards and make the entire community more comfortable for them. So think about it. This entire community is geared to basically ignore the problems of all of us just to make popular people feel good about themselves, to make them feel like they've done nothing wrong. Wait, who are you?
Stop attacking Pappy Face!
You realize that your idol basically kicked you out of his Discord server because you stopped paying into his Patreon, right?
Well, she seems like a nice guy.
Well, he's selling your fan art in merch, while not giving you any credit for it.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
Okay, I don't really see a point in having this conversation. Bye.
No, I don't love you.
And the second point Echoes made was the fact that a lot of popular furries in the community tell us that, oh, it'll get better over time, right? Since in their experiences, that's how it panned out. But they fail to realize that not everyone can get a massive audience to the point where they can afford to avoid these problems. It's not enough for someone to just tell you to just ignore the problem, right? Like, for example, a really common argument that people like to make is that I should just create my own social circle and try to ignore the problem that way. So I'm supposed to have an insular group that is basically, I don't know, somehow immune to the outside world. But they fail to realize that nothing works in a vacuum, right? Especially in the furry community, since it's so reliant on social media. So your ability to network or create any social circle or create any group will be reliant on like how many followers you have on social media, to be honest. So all of these arguments are basically made to maintain the status quo. It's not something that individuals that are arguing with you think of originally. It's something that is passed from the top down, since it's so prevalent, and overall, a group of people in their right mind won't just go against their interest unless there is some kind of other influence. And I guess that's about it. I'll probably talk about something a little different in my next video. Wait, who in the world are you?
You failed to acknowledge my presence! Whee!
Yeah, I don't think this is a really good sign. By the way, thank you for watching until the end of this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I love reading your comments, and again, I'll pretty much respond to every one of them. And if you want to talk to me directly, there's always my Twitter and my Discord. Links will be in the description.